So now we're on the Find Children's Books page of the library guide. And you can also begin your search for your book collection assignment here. And there are tabs for each of the genres that you're going to be studying in your course. And once you click on these links, you are going to be taken not to the Caldecott Medal Award site, you're going to be you'll be taken to a list of Caldecott books in our catalog. And so we tried to make it a little bit easier. Instead of you searching, you can come over here and click on these particular links in our catalog for each one of the genres. So let's go ahead, and I just want to review a few things. I did point some of this out in the video under Awards and Honor Sites page, but I just want to point it out again because you do have to make sure that you're taking a few additional steps to make sure that you're getting exactly what you need. So you will click on the book to display the detailed record. You want to double check the genre, and then you want to double check the award section because there may be some false matches. Sometimes it's an award winning author and they'll state Caldecott right here instead of here. And so you want to make sure that you're double checking. And then in a different video, I'll talk about the public libraries there. So let's go ahead and click on picture books because this is going to be one of the first genres that you cover. And now I'm going to look for books that are within in our catalog that have won the Caldecott Medal. So I'm going to click on this link. It'll take me to the catalog and I can see which of these books that I want to get. So let's see, My Powerful Hair. I'm not sure that this won the Caldecott, but let's go ahead. I'll click on it. I can check the list on the Caldecott page, or I can come down here. Okay, here I see, remember, this is going to be a false match. It is genre, picture books. It is correct. However, it is an ALA notable children's book, and it is a Woodson Book Award, but unfortunately, it was pulled because of right here, Caldecott Medal winning We Are the Protectors. So let's close this one out, and then let's click on Jovita Wore Pants, and let's see, it's at Newman, it's downtown, it's in Pearland. It is a picture book. It's also a biography. This tells me about the book. And yes, it is a Caldecott Medal honor book. And so if this is one that interests me, then I can either go pick it up off the shelf or I can request it. I do want to point out that this is going to be in our nonfiction section in the children's collection. And if you need help locating it, please come in and ask us to help you. We're happy to do that. Or I can sign in and request it. So let's close that out. And then we'll go back and then we just go, okay, well, I didn't want any of the Caldecott medals, or I found one of the Caldecott medals, and now I want to find a Coretta Scott King one. So I'll click on that one, and then I'll go through and start finding the one that is available and the one that I want, double checking to make sure that it is a Caldecott honor book. It's a picture book. It's also a biography. I'm sorry, I said Caldecott, but I meant Coretta Scott King. And so here it is, the winner, 2025. So now I'm going to close this out. And then I'll go back to the Find Children's Book page. And then when I get to the poetry section, Here's the NCTE notable poetry, but this isn't going to take me to the site. This is going to take me to the list in the catalog. And here is Now Plant a Tree, which we saw in the other video. When You Can Swim, 2023. Let me click on this one. Let's see, it is a picture book. It's also available at the Newman Library and the Pearland Library. Here tells me about the book. It is an ALA notable children's book and NCTE notable poetry book. And so I could use this for poetry. And then I will go to folklore and fairy tales. And then I can go click on fantasy. And these are the awards that I would be looking for in fantasy. And these are the awards that I can look for realistic fiction and then historical fiction. So I do want to point out that let's click on the Newbery Medal. Okay, so the Newbery Medal honors the author of the most distinguished contribution to American literature for children. So I'm going to click on the Newbery Medal. I just want to point out that they will have the award listed. Let's see if this one has. So it's at Newman and downtown. And it is a Newbery Medal, so that's good. But then I have to decide, is this a fantasy book or not? Is it realistic fiction? Is it historical fiction? Free dog Johan's job is to observe everything that happens in his urban park and report back to the park's theme bison elders, but changes are afoot. This sounds more like a realistic fiction book, right? Because it could happen in real life. And this is where you're going to have to read. And then it does have animals, but are the animals talking, right? You're going to have to remember what you're learning about each of the genres. What are the characteristics of fantasy books? What are the characteristics of realistic fiction books? And what are the characteristics of historical fictions books? Because those are not going to be as explicit as these other tabs. And once again, reach out to us if you have any questions.